being comfortable, being uncomfortable, and not knowing the answer is really challenging for most leaders, myself included. I realize that when I'm in difficult conversations, the answer I don't know is the answer I most resist giving. But I've said it enough, especially in status meetings or during conversations with people who are asking me professional questions, or as a presenter, at a meetup or at a conference. I realize that I don't know is really a sign of humility. Now, it sounds weird to say it's a sign of humility, especially on a video recording where I'm trying to unpack lessons that I've learned as a leader. So don't take this the wrong way. By humility, I mean, when I say I don't know, I am open to have a conversation, even if it's difficult for me to hear, about what I might learn in the process of trying to understand what the answer to the question might be. One of those rare instances where my encyclopedic level knowledge of all things, and at least with my smartphone, the encyclopedic knowledge that I have access to via generative AI, I had to take a step back and say, I don't know, but you know what? Give me some time. Let me do a little bit of research and I'll get back to you with an answer. That became a real trust building and, a trust amplifying response. I don't know as a leader doesn't mean that you don't know. It just means that you don't have the information to factually and truthfully answer the question at the time. It's uncomfortable. I sweat when I have to say, I don't know. In fact, my preference would be to avoid having to say, I don't know. But most other leaders, if they're really exercising emotional intelligence, if they're being fully human and empathetic to you, when you're having that conversation with them, they're not going to look down at you because of that. In fact, they're going to appreciate your candor and your directness and your honesty because you've stepped into a space unknowingly and unwittingly and given the best answer that you could with the information and the understanding you had at the time. And what's great about that is the fact that I don't know, and I'll find an answer and get back to you with that information, act as an opening for future better conversations. And isn't that what leadership is about? Demonstrating the behavior that builds trust, that continues open dialogue, and moreover, shows where there's an opportunity for collaboration. In my opinion, those 3 points are probably some of the most important as far as leadership goes.